Hey YouTube, we're making this one quick and dirty today. I got a lot of stuff going on. Uh, with it being January 2024, Happy New Year. Um, Early February is Captain Con, and I'm slowly working on getting my list set up for Captain Con, and I've got a lot to paint. So we've gone over a couple different videos when it comes to bases. And I've made bases a big thing because bases really make or break a miniature. Like this Axer here, he looks so much better standing on a little pile of skulls than he would, if you didn't take the time to base. Like a base can really make a mini just shine. Um, and they're super easy to do, and that's what I'm going to go over to today is how I do my bases. So first, we're going to talk about the base insert. This is the, come on, there we go. This is the 3D printed insert. This is by Talaxi Factory. I'll try to link them in the comments if I remember. If not, yell at me in the comments and I'll either pin it as a comment or do something like that. I'll probably remember to link it. But they're cleaned off. I usually, after I break the supports, I usually X-Acto the bottom a little bit just to get them flat. And then from there, we prime it because you want paint to stay. Easy peasy. Yeah, if you can't tell, I did this in stages, kind of like a baking show. And then this is super simple. After the priming, this is just skeleton horde contrast. That's it. You just go over, skeleton horde it in, ta-da, and it does a really good job of picking stuff up. But I always like to go over finally with one more wash of Nuln Oil from Games Workshop, just to kind of darken it up and get in the recesses and make it look dirty. And it's just that simple. Like that's the insert. For the bases themselves, you start off with your standard privateer press puck, 40 millimeter. I glue in magnets depending on the size, in this case 3. If it's not the privateer press one and it's just like the generic one, then I'll put in 2. I don't have an example of that because most of my 40 mils come as privateer press ones. Now I actually prime my bases. This is just lead belcher because the majority of the army is primed in lead belcher. And then from there, it's as simple as pick a detail color. So like the Axer, as an example, that's just Pterodon turquoise. That's all. That's the main color of the armor. That's the main color of the stuff. And then when you marry the two, ta-da! It's literally that simple. So such a small, quick, easy step, especially done in mass, can take a mini from looking, okay to just so much better. And that's why I was obsessing over 3D printing and getting the bases ready and everything, because it's so good once it's done properly. Like this is one of the siege Tarasques. What I want to do after I've get the army fully based and painted and everything is also pick up some grass tufts. So army painter, as an example, those are the bright green ones, do these phenomenal little grass tufts. And I'm probably going to get a darker one and just kind of like shove that into the different like little cracks and crevices so it looks like they're actually, on a ground instead of just a bunch of skulls. Like you could go more detailed with this, and obviously the more you go the better, but it's up to you and how much effort you want to put in. But that's it. This is a fast one today. I'm going to be doing a lot of updates as time goes on because, like I said, I'm working on my army list for Captain Con that need to get that set up. So here's both of the CG boys, 100% done. That took a while. And I absolutely adore them. The camera really can't get them. And this setup is not really set up for this. I wanted it to be zoomed in and intimate, but that doesn't really work with the smaller ones. But yeah, I hope you like it. If you're going to Captain Con, hopefully I can meet with you and say hi and stuff like that. I'm going to be playing Orgoth, obviously. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.